Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a hair flick tutorial for you because a lot of people have been asking recently for a hair tutorial. First I've started by putting my straighteners on. Right, and now I'm just going to split my hair into a section, not too big, not too small, about that size. And the rest of it I'm going to put up in a clip, like that. I just changed that because it was in my face. But anyway, now I'm going to grab from the back at the bottom of it and pull the rest behind. And I'm going to get my straightener, straighten it, and then when I get to a bottom, I'm going to flick it up, hold this bit, make sure it's straight, and gently pull it down. And as I'm pulling it down, I'm turning it into me, so that it goes into me like this. And then you should end up with one like that. And it's literally as easy as that. And now, I'm going to just do it to the other ones, and I'm literally doing the exact same as that. What the hell is that sound? I don't know what that sound is, but I'm going to ignore that. But anyway, and I just keep repeating that to all of sections of hair. And I'm not going to do them too small, because if you do them too small, then it's going to be like, it's not going to look as nice. So that's why you don't want to do them too small, but too big, if you get what I mean. Some of them will end up like a curl. So like if you want more of like a curl instead of like a flick, then just do them up further of the hair. When I get to the front pieces, I make sure to do them away from my face. So like I'll do it, but I'll keep doing the same. And then when I get down to the bottom, I just kind of flick it out of my face. So it's more like out and they don't go into my face. And then this is what the bottom section looks like. And it looks quite bouncy as well. And then I'm just gonna get another section, and I'm going to start from the back so that I can see what I'm doing, because if I start from the front, then I'm going to have all the curls in my face. So I'm just going to gently go down. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to flick my curler to me all the way down to the bottom, and as I'm going down, make sure to turn it in, like turn it into my face, and then you'll end up with a curl. Very nice curl like this. And that's all I do, is just I keep doing that to my whole head then. This is in 2 times speed. I'm just going to do this and go all the way down. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to turn it in and flick. And make sure to do this all to my head. 7. Very bouncy as well. And I do one more motion, all the way down. When I get to the bottom, get a flick. And then when I'm at the end, then I go like this as well. Last one. All the way down, get to the bottom. Flick. Perfect. If you catch me looking up here, I'm just looking in my mirror, so don't mind that. Now, this is the second to last one. I'm going to do this one and maybe one more section, and I'll just pull this up again. Once you know what to do, it's actually really easy. Like I can do my whole head of hair like this in about 15-20 minutes. So obviously when I'm in a rush, then it's actually really helpful, because normally if I if I straighten my hair or if I curl my hair, then it usually takes me about half an hour. But with this, it literally takes me about 15-20 minutes to do, and it actually looks really nice as well, so that's a bonus of that. Right, I'm going to finish this side and then I'll be back. If you want to, then you can just do your top exact same, but I do my top, the top of my hair, more of like a curl. So I just curl it around like this. It's hard to explain really, but I keep twirling it around, all the way around, like that. And mine makes more of like a beach wave curl instead of a flick. And that's what I do to the top of my hair, so it's not so bouncy. Does that make sense? And then this is what the one side look like. But some of my curls like all join up, so I like to just gently pull them apart because they like to clump together. And then once they're all apart, then this is what I should look like. I'm going to do the rest of this side in 3 times speed. Should I get a part down? Or second round? Oh, please, please. Oh, nothing. Get a piece. Go down, it's bottom, flick it, go all the way down, and then when I go like this, I put it out, and on. Right, I've done most of my hair now. I'm on the last two sections. I'm just going to show you how to do it now, just so you know how to do it on this side. So I'm just going to grab one from the back. It's the exact same, as just depends what hand you use, and I'm obviously right-handed, so this side's harder for me. But I go down, and then when I get to literally about there, where it's like 3/4, quarter left, I go down and make sure to keep turning it. I like to hold the piece of hair to make sure it don't fall out a bit any of the sides as well. And sometimes the curl will go like in that way, so you have to make sure that you use your finger and point it the right way, if that makes sense, so that it goes out. And then I'm going to show you one more time, and then I'm going to finish the rest. And then same, I go all the way down till I'm about a quarter left. I turn the curler, and this bit I hold with my finger, so that if I leave go, it'll flip out the side. So I hold it, and as I drag down, I don't hold it tight so that it can slip through my fingers. And then when I get to the bottom, I make sure to turn it all the way in. And then when I go like that, you have a lovely bouncy curl. So yeah, I'm going to finish the rest and I'll be back. Actually, I was going to leave that, but the top bit on my hair of this side is actually really hard for me. So I'm just going to show how I do it. I go all the way down, and I do it a bit higher this time because the curl starts higher, but I flick it over, leave it down, and I just pull sideways and make sure it stays on the heat bit. And as I'm pulling down, I'm trying to flick my hair at the same time. It's actually harder on this side for me because I'm right-handed, so I'm used to the other side. And at the front, I grab a bigger piece because I don't want to damage my hair as much. I go down till about there, flick it over, and then drag down, and make sure to keep it turning as well. Turn and turn and turn. Oopsies, what have I done? Sometimes it will go wrong, like just then, because this side's obviously harder for me because I'm right-handed, but it depends what hand you use. And yeah, that's basically it. And then I might just retouch some curls because like this curl is not, I couldn't get this curl. Some curls just didn't work for me. So and then I'll just go over some curls that didn't work as well, or I don't like the look of, or they need like more bouncy, need to be more bouncy. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This side always ends up bouncier for me for some reason, but they will, that's because I've done this one first, so they've dropped out by the time I've done this one. And then I'll just gently shake them back, because if you shake them back too much, it'll be too frizzy. And then this is what it looks like. And this is my hair tutorial. Thank you guys, bye.